Hi, this is Jim with Real Estate Broker, and I specialize in Ojai Valley real estate. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 legal mistakes home sellers make, and this information was put together by the California Association of Realtors, and I think it's got some real value, so I thought I would share it. Number one, accepting the buyer with the highest offer without regards to the contractual terms. For example, a buyer that offers you the highest price but wants a 9-month escrow is probably not as attractive as a buyer with a reasonable offer that wants a 30-day escrow. I'm sure that goes without saying. Number two, not properly handling multiple offer situations with multiple buyers. This is very important in the context of you should look at all offers, wait for all offers to come in as long as you can and review them all at once and figure out which offers really make the most sense to your situation and counter those offers that are reasonable and acceptable to you. Number three, not properly handling backup offers. This is another one. We highly recommend backup offers are made. But we also highly recommend that backup offers are countered with the terms in which that backup offer must perform in the event that the first buyer falls out. Very, very important and often overlooked. Number four, entering into an agreement with no earnest money deposit. This is the old adage, you got to have skin in the game. If your buyer of your home does not have a earnest money deposit, or maybe a very, very small one, probably not a motivation there to protect that, a lot of motivation to protect that deposit versus someone with a reasonable and normal earnest money deposit. Next, number five, entering into an agreement before verifying the buyer's financial ability to close escrow. This is along the line of if it's going to be a financing transaction, are they going to get government financing or conventional financing? Is it, have you verified the down payment amount? Have you got a pre-approval letter? If it's a cash offer, have you verified all the funds are available? Before you even counter them back, those things need to be looked at. Number six, not disclosing known material facts affecting the value or desirability of the property. This is very, very important. You should disclose any repairs that you have done in the past, which is often not done, and obviously any repairs you know need to be done. Both of those need to happen. Need to be disclosed to the buyer to protect you from any future litigation regarding deficiencies in the property. Number seven, not providing the buyer with legally required disclosures. You and your agent and the escrow company need to work diligently on this and get it done within the time frames provided in the contract and make sure those are received by the buyer. And number eight, not obtaining the buyer's written acknowledgement of those disclosures. You also need to make sure that they sign that they did in fact receive what you provided them. It would be unfortunate if you didn't have that in writing and they say, oh, I never got them. Excuse me. Number nine, not considering whether to require the buyer to remove contingencies. Contingencies are written in the contract to protect the seller if the buyer doesn't perform. Let's say they don't get their loan approved within the 17 days that the contract requires, or they don't do their inspections in a timely manner, or any number of things, maybe a septic certification, contingency, whatever. If they're dragging their feet on getting those things done, maybe you need to reconsider moving on to another buyer, maybe one of your backup offers. Okay, number 10, not excluding items from the sale that the seller wants to keep. It would be a shame that that beautiful crystal chandelier that's a family heirloom, been in your family for 150 years, is not written into the contract. That's something that you're going to take with you and the buyer ends up with it. So anything you want to take needs to be disclosed in a counteroffer back to the buyer. I'm taking the chandelier, I'm taking the A, B, C, D, E. So there's no lack of communication on those kind of issues. Okay, so I hope that information is helpful. If you'd like to contact us, you can reach us at ovhomesearch.com. Again, that's ovhomesearch.com. Look forward to hearing from you, and thanks for tuning in.